to go over to Howell now, and obviously he's going to take the pee out of us. Right, we fished Blithfield at the weekend.
Well, I didn't. You did.
Well, I nearly did.
Yeah. Now then, first of all,
I knew you'd find it funny.
well, you did send me an email with a picture of your eyebrows. It looks as if it's got worse.
It has.
Was that the missus just thumping you or what?
Hold on. I divorced her. It's pretty sore, mate. I heard Blithfield the weekend for eliminators. Couldn't have picked a worse weekend for me. Had an operation on my jaw on Thursday.
Yeah.
Had teeth out. Felt shit. Still got the pain with that. Couldn't chew one out. And then this happened.
So what's happened? I know I can see the result of it, but
Yeah.
what?
Well, I felt as though I got bit off something.
Right.
But it looks like the bite was off Mike Tyson.
He normally bites people's ears off.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, enough about your ailments.
Yeah.
How did it go at Blithfield?
On
Friday.
yeah, my mind's gone as well.
That's
I've had a nightmare. We'll go through some of the nightmares in a minute. Thursday went out, and Friday, and it was ridiculous. I must have put 40, 45 in the boat, all on dries. I had a solid hour where fish were just humping towards us. If you seen the fish, which I could at the time, if you seen the fish and covered them, then you got them. Every single time. On Friday, Stevie Pierre turned up.
On Saturday, Stevie Pierre turned up.
Right, Saturday. I'm not in the mood. On Saturday, Stevie Pierre turned up, and it was pretty bad conditions. It was blowing a gale. It was sunny. It was a bit of cloud. And we're done all right considering. We must have put mid-30s into the boat. And it was great because we stuffed fish for fish all the way. At this stage, I was starting to suffer a bit.
Okay.
Sport of Steve, does a favour, mate. Bring us some cotton wool from home so I can bathe my eye. Do all this. You know what Steve's like. He doesn't give a shit about anybody. So, did he turn up with the cotton wool? Did he? Hell. Did he bring anything for us to bathe? No. Did he? Hell. To be fair, I think Stevie Pierre nobbled us. We had it well sussed. You know, there was part of the days it was going to be on dries. There was part of the day it was just going to be a couple of small blobs on an SSI. And Stevie knew that, and I was his biggest threat. So
did he poke you in the eye with his rod or something then?
Well, no, we went on the bank. You would have laughed on Friday. We got a thunder and lightning storm.
Oh, nice. You would have been then.
I was shitting it. I had the motor on full blast, and I had my neck paddling like hell as well. Anyway, on Saturday, I don't know how it come about, but we got off the boat, went on the bank, and I'm sitting there, and all I heard was Stevie Pierre lying back and snoring his head off. I thought, well, if he's going to have a kip, I'm going to have a kip. 2 hours later, we both woke up on the bank. It was freezing.
A good practice day then. A good practice day then.
Oh, aye. So now went out in the match.
Whoa. You got to tell me this. You got to tell people watching this.
What?
So you can ask us to get something to try?
Right. I've got no perception of, because I can't see out my eye, I've got no perception of distance or anything. And it's like when I was fishing, I was overshooting 5 foot, missing fish. I couldn't see the pods of fish coming towards us. So I thought, right, just having loads of sympathy off Steve.
Yeah.
I drove into whatever it was, Rugley, I think it's called. And I went into Morrison's. But because I've got no perception of distance, I walks in and walks straight in Vernale. Oh, the looks that I got. And my balance is partly gone as well. So I'm walking run bloody Morrison's. I've clattered all the, the baskets. I've clattered all there, knocked them over. And I'm walking a run. You can see people giving us looks as if to say, look at him, he's pissed. I'm having a nightmare.
What you got at Morrison's didn't help the eye. So, morning of the match then, what happened?
Well, a couple of people looked and asked as if I wanted to pull out. And I just thought, nah, it'll not be that bad. It got worse. I can't see with it. I missed fish. I went to the bottom end. Me and Stevie had funded them. Went to the bottom end, which was from the causeway to Watery Lane. That was our first port of call. We'd also found a lot of fish up by the dam. Unfortunately, sailboats were out, so we couldn't get at the dam. So we knew we were going to do one or the other. And I went down there, and I was just missing fish for fun. Covering fish.
It would have took. Right? You fishing right?
I went out on dries. But so I couldn't see me flies.
Hold on, you're going out and dries where you're half blind.
Yeah. Okay, it gets worse than that.
Right.
So anyway, I'm covering fish, and I was overshooting them by 5 foot or whatever.
That'd have been a good for you.
Well, sometimes I was getting that close, it would have taken them a day and a half to get there. But anyway, those ears that smoke will understand the next bit. It's a nightmare. Sometimes you're smoking and you get smoke in the eye and it kills you. It takes ages to get rid of it. I got smoke in my eye.
Yeah, you're good eye.
Yeah, my good eye. So I'm sitting there and my eyes were streaming and I couldn't deal with it. I'm wiping them. So that sort of stopped us for about 5-10 minutes.
And then you broke your glasses.
I didn't break my glasses. I got my other glasses out, so I thought they might help to see. And they'd been lying in my box. And I put them on. I thought, shit, my eyes are bad now. My other eye's gone. Bloody lens had dropped out my other glasses. It didn't matter.
For your good eye.
Yeah. It didn't matter what I'd done. It just went pear-shaped on us. It was so pear-shaped, I had to laugh about it.
Well, I just spoke to Stevie Pear.
Oh, go on. He's going to get his own back now, isn't he?
And he said, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he got them on mini boobies and he got them on mini blobs. He said they just didn't want to.
Kept that to himself, didn't he?
But he said to me, Howell, he said it was so easy, even a blind man could have qualified. I thought that was a brilliant quote.
I'm going to get him back for that one.
He said, I couldn't believe he went on dries, he couldn't even see them.
Do you know what he's upset about?
No.
I didn't have any Midas, right? So I got him to tie them. And he brought them along, and he tied 18 of them, right? Which is more than he's tied in 10 years.
That's true.
And he showed us when I went, nah, they're any good. Do you want some? And he went, and I went, nah, they're shit. So he tied all them Midas, and they weren't any good.
So anyway, top rod was?
Mr. Pierre. Absolutely brilliant result. He fished his nuts off. After the day where I took the mick out of him, if you think back, he's fished brilliant every time since. And I hate to say this. In fact, I might edit it out, but he fished brilliant. He was in the right frame of mind. We'd had a brilliant practice day. Give him his due. He was in with John Calvert.
He caught 4 fish on dries.
He caught 4 fish on dries and then realised it had turned a bit.
Yeah.
But he was getting beat 8-6 off John Calvert. And John's nice slouch. Nice angler. And once Steve realised these have changed, he put the little mini blobs on, SSI. And at this stage he was getting beat 8-6. And he finished 14-6, 14-8.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing he did tell me was ignore all the fish coming towards you, all the right fish, just fish on, which would have been ideal for you.
Well, that was a mistake I did. I wasn't ignoring them. And to be fair, Steve, I wasn't with the earshot. I was going to say eye shot. I wasn't with the earshot of Steve. Had I known that, I probably would have done all right. But I was trying to cover fish.
It was just pulling, getting loads.
It was very, very hard to ignore the fish moving. There was that many come towards you. But, you know, Blithfield...
Only on your left side, though.
I couldn't see out on the right side.
No, that's what I mean.
I know. But,
well, at least your partner would have had peace and quiet, because you wouldn't have spotted anything towards the middle of the boat.
I had John Henshaw. Nice guy. But he can talk the hind legs off a donkey.
But a nice guy.
Ah, he's a nice guy. I just wish I was definitely... I'm only kidding, John. But, Blithfield is a really good top of the water. You can drift from one side to the other. You don't know where the fish are going to come. You know, it's renowned for dries. It's fantastic sport.
Nice. You had good sport on blues as well.
Oh, they were a joke. The bulk of the fish that me and Stevie got on Saturday. You know the way I fish dries, I'm just flicking them like that. There was a couple where I didn't have even time to react and lift the rod. They took them that quick, and they'd take them, and then they were 20 yards that way. So the line's screaming all over the place. But no, it's a nice water. I just can't remember what it is. I think I scared the shit out of a few people going up the M1 last night. You know, when you just want to get home.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, if I crash because of my eye, and I'm taking it easy, it'll hurt more. So I thought, yeah, just put the foot down. So I was doing 95 up there, more with one eye. There was a couple of times I passed people, and they were blasting the horn because I think I got a bit close to them.
Heard your little eventful trip on the way home as well. Your pit stop.
Huh?
When you pulled on the hard shoulder.
Oh, I wasn't going to mention that.
Well, you might as well.
Might as well. No, this was on the way down.
You said on the way back.
No, on the way down.
Oh, right.
This was the beginning of it. You know, so my van.
It's off the weekend.
Yeah, my van. It's got the carb bed in it. So comfortable, lovely. Got a nice portaloo under the foot part of it. And I'm doing the motorway, and it must have been 80 mile an hour. Viewers will have to excuse this, but this shit here is at 100 mile an hour. I pulled out on the hard shoulder. I thought this is going to be just my luck. I'm going to be sitting on my portaloo, and copper's going to come past. Anyway, I didn't make. I was just out of sync with lifting the lid on the toilet. So what a pigging mess. So once I'd sort of sorted everything out, I opened the door and just flung the portaloo on the side of the thing. It's been a bad weekend, man. It has.
Well, it's time to put that weekend behind you then, and the next international you're going to concentrate on is in Menteith.
Yeah. Normally after Eliminator, if I don't qualify, I'm depressed. I've just had to laugh at this one.
Yeah, there's not much you can do.
There's no you can do. Listen, I've had a 7-year run where I've getting to the national. It had to come with an end, but at least it come with an end with a laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was about it.
Oh, well, sounds like an eventful weekend.
Yeah, I think Blithfield is worth a try for anybody. Yeah. The bank anglers rave about it. It is brilliant sport.
Well, the weekend before you were out with the English youth, and they had a great time as well.
Exactly, then. But the fish are coming up when it's sunny, windy. If I've got one complaint about Blithfield, and I think everybody's got the same, as soon as one boat comes out, you must vacate a big square of the lake. So one boat comes out, you could be 500 yards away from it, and you've got to get out the buoyed area. If there's no boats, no sailboats, or them, what do you call them, man, with a sail, with a stand on it?
Windsurfer.
Aye, one of them. If one of them comes out, you've got to vacate the area.
Why?
I don't know. But out of Blithfield's sort of split in half with a causeway.
Yeah.
One side of it has got bales of straw in it, something to do with the clarity. Don't understand it. And the main basin where everybody fishes, is where the sailing club is.
Okay.
Now this chunk that they take out as soon as the boat comes out it's got to be at least a third, if not half, and it's a massive chunk to be taken out.
Yeah.
That's my only complaint about it. Having said that, they're not allowed out of their bit and we're not allowed into their bit.
At least then, you know, you're not fishing and you get in sailing boats or windsurfers cutting you up. That's the
exactly.
One.
But it is a massive chunk that they take out. But other than that, it's a nice water. Very pleasant. The staff were brilliant. All right, it's lacking in being able to get something to eat. But, you know, the facilities, they let you, you know, I could have had the boat out till 10 o'clock if I wanted.
Yeah.
But they're very, very helpful.
So, well, sounds good, mate. I think it's about time you went and get that eye sorted.
I've managed to get an appointment for 5 o'clock at the doctor's, and then I'm going to go straight to the eye hospital after this. It's not just me eye now. You know, this side of my jaw's starting, bloody nose is starting to swell up. I'd love to see the little thing at Birris.
You imagine the state of that, the one that bit you?
Yeah, no. It hasn't done this damage when it Birris. I slapped myself in the eye that hard. I've done this. But listen, it was all sent to test for. But anyway, well done to Steve. I'm not going to take the P, but I did show you where to go, and I did give you the methods. What can I say? Nah, well done, Stevie.
No worries, mate. Right, take care. I'll speak to you soon.
Catch you later. Cheers, all.